Hello and welcome to Logical Upgradation. In this video of Logical Upgradation, I will be discussing and sharing with you the report published in Bloomberg. Bloomberg is a US company especially into software, data and media. It is a very noteworthy company, and why I am referring and relying upon Bloomberg report is that it has published a report relating to India, relating to G7 meet, relating to invitation or non-invitation to the summit. So it has attached a lot of importance to this report. Why I am stressing on this report? Because whatever Bloomberg publishes, mostly it turns to be true. So that's why it becomes imperative for me to take note of this report. This report says that Germany, Berlin, is mulling over the option not to invite India. If you remember, viewers, recently Germany shown some positive signals to invite India for the G7 meet, because Germany is holding this time. This is the 48th summit of G7. G7 is basically a group of 7 countries founded in 1975 in Europe. Initially, it contains 6 countries: United States, United Kingdom, France, Italy, Germany and only one Asian country, that is Japan. Later on, Canada got included into this group and it became G7, and later on Russia was also part of G7, so it became G8. And then 2014 happened. What exactly happened in 2014 is that Russia annexed by military operation southern part of Ukraine, that is Crimea. Due to this military operation, the European, Western and America got really furious and angry on Russia, and it expelled Russia from this G8. Since 2014, G8 became G7. So this is basically a very powerful and influential group of countries which has a major say in the world affairs. The primary object and purpose of G7 is safety and security of Europe. If you look at carefully the members of G7, it contains 4 European countries, that is to say United Kingdom, Italy, France and Germany. So it has a outnumbered weightage of number of countries as far as this grouping is concerned. So I would like to I would like to clear the clutter around this issue, what is taking place in media circles and international media, because this report has become viral now. Germany is mulling over the option. Why Germany is upset and angry over India, I will try to explain extensively in this video. So let us get started. Well, before 1 week, Germany was very positive and showing very positive signals to invite India for this G7 meet. Since 2019, India received consecutive invitations, and if India receives officially this time, this will be the 4th consecutive invitation to India, being not a member of G7, either active or passive, temporary or permanent. So India is not a member of any kind to this grouping. In spite of it, since 2019, India has been part of this meeting. So what exactly happened this time, and that too within a week? Well, the reason is 2+2 meet. In my opinion, in my subjective opinion, our foreign minister S. Jaishankar visited US along with his colleague Defense Minister Rajnath Singh to take a part in annual 2+2 meet. In that 2+2 meet, lot of quote unquote explosive substance has taken place, which has given a lot of material to churn for political commentators around the globe. So what exactly happened in 2+2 meeting? As I stated in my last video, that India has shown a lot of assertive and aggressive diplomacy in the US. Basically, India confronted on 2 issues to the United States. First issue is that when asked by media persons, Western media person, that why India is not condemning Russia on Bucha killing and why India is not taking any hard line against Russia. To this, our external affairs minister in a way retaliated that, well, I would like to read out the quote unquote reply of our external affairs minister, and it says, and I quote, that First of all, thank you for your advice and suggestion in the question. I prefer to do it my way, and I articulate it my way. We are against conflict. We are for dialogue and diplomacy. We are for urgent cessation of violence, and we are prepared to contribute in whatever way possible to achieve all these objectives. And I noticed, he further adds that, and I noticed that you refer to oil purchases from Russia. He said that we do purchase some energy supplies from Russia, which is very essential for a country like India. So there is nothing wrong to secure a personal interest, a national interest. In geopolitics, only national interests are permanent. No country is permanent friend or permanent foe. So in international politics and international geopolitics, the permanent thing is national interest. Every country is doing the same thing to secure and safeguard its national interest, and there is nothing wrong about it. USA has been doing it, UK has been doing it, China has been doing it. So India is also doing the same thing, which is not a unusual thing. So let us get ahead with this topic. Basically, Germany and Western countries are not used to the behavior and reply which is shown by India in last 2+2 meet. So that is the reason, in a way, India has exposed, our external affairs minister has exposed the Europe by saying that Europe is buying more oil in one day than India is buying in a month. So basically, indirectly it goes to say, needless to say, that who is funding the Russia-Ukraine war and who is funding Russia financially by buying more energy supplies from Russia. So in a way, Europe, Western countries and America is putting tremendous amount of pressure on India to take a hard stand to condemn Russia on the ongoing conflict and war. On the same time, our external affairs minister has shown, in a way, a mirror to the world and especially Western countries. So by this reply, by this response, the European people, especially people of Germany, got really upset and angry over India, and that is the reason why the Berlin is mulling over the option to not to invite India. Let me say it very clearly, there is no official announcement yet about invitation or non-invitation, but according to the Bloomberg report, it clearly says that Germany is pondering over the option not to invite India. So if this happens, India did not receive an invitation for the 4th consecutive time, so it becomes in a way easier for India to make a choice. The choice between whether to attend the upcoming BRICS summit or not, which is going to happen in this year 2022 in China. So if India did not receive invitation to G7 meet, so India can clearly say that if you do not respect our neutrality, how do you expect us to respect your concern, to voice your concern? So in a way, there is lot to cover. There is lot of twists and turns happening over the issue, over the G7 meet, which is about to held in the month of June this year 2022, around, if my memory serves me right, around 26th to 28th of June. So there is lot to see. Geopolitics, viewers, is nothing like a game of chess. It's very interesting. Every country is trying to secure their own interest, as I stated earlier, and there is nothing wrong in it. So there is lot of development which is about to happen in a month or so. So I will be closely observing and monitoring the issues happening around this G7 meet. This is it for the day. Thank you.